All right. We're gonna attempt this again. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me now. If you can't, that will be unfortunate because clearly there'll be a problem that is beyond me. But hi, my name is Dipuka, known on this platform as Barbs. But if you see me in the streets, please call me Dipuka because that is the name that I prefer because I feel like it represents the woman I am. 112%. So please let me know if you can hear me. I should think that the audio situation has been restored. The audio has been restored, hopefully. I'm gonna jump right into it. Hi, and thank you for joining me once again for my lives. Me and my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends. So I don't have much to say this evening, other than the fact that um, I feel stretched. I feel like I've been stretched so much that my capacity has been grown so much. I don't know how to say this, but God, won't you help me say this better? Sorry, Jake's like saying that. Um, Please help me say that better. But yeah, I feel like um, I've been stretched and I continue to be stretched. And not only has my emotional intelligence grown, but I feel like this year alone I've matured way more than I have in my whole entire 20s combined. I don't know if it's a normal thing, like when you hit your late 20s, that's when you really go, um, I don't know. Okay, excuse my French. I don't know if when you hit your late 20s, shit really hits the fan so that it can, so that you can be prepared for your 30s or what. But um, this year has really been one of those years that has really stretched me. My capacity is way beyond what I thought it would ever be. um, and I was telling my partner earlier that today I felt the ugliest I've ever felt in my life. And I'm sorry if that sounds, I don't know, mean to say to yourself or about yourself or whatever, but it was just like I didn't understand what was happening with my face. And I had makeup on earlier, and the makeup was literally sitting on top of my skin. High on my eyelids, it was sitting on top of my eyelids. Like it was just, I just don't understand. And it doesn't help that my hair started to look old as well. So it was like my hair was scruffy, my makeup is sitting on top of my skin. These pimples were just like popping outside, the blush, and it was just like, what is going on? What is this mess on a Monday? Um, I just don't know. I can't explain to you what this breakout is, what it is about, why it is. And you know, when you've been stretched so much that you just don't become like overly frustrated anymore, you just are numb. That's how this year has been for me. And I thought a little bit before I sat here, I thought a little bit about the book of Job. Americans would say Job. And I'm like, man, I don't know, in this moment I feel a little bit like Job. And I'm gonna say a little bit because of power of the tongue. If I say I feel a lot of it like Job, um, hell might break loose. God forbid, please. I'm begging you. But I just don't even know what this breakout. Let me show you guys. Like, will you see it up close? This camera's like it has a little bit of a filter. I promise I have not put one on. I don't even know what's going on. And one might say that I'm completely ungrateful because some I probably have it better than some people, but I don't know. I think my feelings are valid nonetheless because don't I woke last night. I slept without these six. Now they're just like a one, and I'm worried that I might wake up tomorrow with even more. And the thing about these pimples is that I won't know when they're gonna clear. I don't know when they're gonna clear, And yeah, we're going on a whole rant about pimples. But yeah, so that's just all I wanted to talk about today, is that I feel stretched, and this year has been quite the stretch. But as much as I sound pessimistic, I want to be so honest and say that um, I'm proud of how much I have matured this year. Um, as I wrote a little bit on my status earlier before I took the status down, that if you were to talk to me today, if you knew me like over the past 2 years, I guarantee um, you will tell me that I am not quite the same as I used to be, and not because I'm all churchy now, but um, I think I think, is it a little bit vain to say wise, but I do acknowledge that the wisdom is far beyond what it used to be. And I think it's because of all the experiences from this year. I think in a short space of time, I have learned and experienced a lot. And not only personally, but professionally, I think I've dabbled in quite a lot of things this year alone. Like, when I think about it in hindsight, it blows my mind actually. Like the fact that I went from advertising and working in an industry where I was focused on teenage girls and issues pertaining to teenage girls, to working in the climate change space, climate change and gender equality, to working in the media space, to working in the maternal mortality, SRHR, and HIV disability space. It's just like one person, 1 year, all of this information. As much as I can be down about how like this year has stretched me, I am grateful for how the stretching has resulted in all of these experiences and all of this knowledge that I am glad that I've been able to be in those rooms and learn all of those things. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing more to say. Please pray with me that all of this goes away. um, because I think the background of it, or if I was to give you like a full view of why this bothers me, is because there are a lot of other appearance, I'm gonna just say appearance changes that have happened to me this year, and I'm just like, this would be my 13th reason, TBH. We've suffered is not the word I'd like to use, but we've experienced weight loss and having to change my wardrobe or update my wardrobe to match my weight loss. And I just I just really need my skin to chill. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to me ranting about all of this. I hope you did manage to pick something positive from this video. I don't know what was positive, but um, I appreciate that I sometimes just get to switch on the camera and go live and rant, like on Instagram or something. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with a more positive video, hopefully.